coming soon. It is January 26th. We are 1 month and 2 days with this massive ass Texas flip. And what we're doing today is putting coming soon signs in the yard. I'm also gonna take you in and show you the progress. We're supposed to be done basically tomorrow, this weekend. So we might list this thing next week. So I'm at the gym and I'm talking to this real estate investor that I met, and he was telling me, he's like, you know, you got that thing, how's it going? I'm like, good, we're about to sell it. He goes, did you put coming soon signs in the yard? And I'm like, no, why? And he's like, I do that at all my flips. I've done like 100 of them. And he's a real estate agent, so he gets buyer leads off it, but he goes, dude, I've sold quite a few, not quite a few, but I've definitely sold some of your flips with a coming soon sign because people have been watching the progress. They see it, especially now that we painted the outside white, it's really standing out. And people might call you and be like, hey, I really want to see that house. We've been watching it, we want to buy it. And that way you can avoid paying the cost of a buyer's agent, hopefully and potentially. So, you know, if there's a chance with, you know, $12 signs to get some, you know, calls of people who want to buy this thing and they don't have a real estate agent, that could save me up to 3%. So, you know, if we're thinking about getting 450 to 460 something, hopefully, you never know, you know, you're talking about $12,000, $13,000 to the bottom line, baby. So we're going to put these in the yard, hopefully drum up some calls, maybe not, but I'll also take you inside. You got to see the progress in just 1 month. We got the most kick-ass contractor. I'm ready to do 1,000 of these bad boys. And my 4-year-old's over here causing a mess. So got the wifey back there. She's writing up the sign, coming soon signs. We're probably going to remove these other bandit I buy houses cash. I got a couple calls on them, but mainly from like, one was like another real estate agent, and then they never texted me back. And the other one was a landscaper guy who wants to cut my grass. And I said, well, yeah, if you find me some deals, you can cut the grass. So that's really it. Hey, why not put them up, you know, as we do this every once in a while, you might pick up a lead from it, but these are signs that we can transfer everywhere now with us. So coming soon signs going in the yard, hopefully listing this thing by the end of next week. So we would be 1 month, 1 week, and we are listing it for a massive flip. Yeah, coming soon. Say, we gonna sell this baby.
So we're gonna sell this baby?
LeBron James, okay. LeBron James gonna buy this, Jetty?
Yeah.
All right.
LeBron James, you hear that?
Okay, Bron. So it came to Home Depot. Tomorrow is the day, hopefully 100%, well, at least the majority finalized on the flip. So today, the other day I was in the gym. I go to the gym all the time, and man, I started making relationships in there. If you guys aren't networking in your gym or wherever you go and asking people, you know, if they do real estate investing, and I'm telling you right now, it'll change your life. Jed, stop, you're killing me. Got my little guy here. You guys ever try and get anything done with the little ones? So I started networking. I started asking everybody in the gym if they know anybody who does real estate investing. If they do, I've had like 10 doors open from it, you know, meaning like conversations, meeting people. I got one guy who said he has 25 properties all paid off, and he's actually looking to possibly sell them. So a lot of relationships at the gym. So I'm talking to this guy, and he does a ton of investing, hundreds of properties. And he comes up to me the other day, because we're pretty good buddies now, and he goes, hey, how's your flip coming? Mine, it's going live. He goes, are you putting any coming soon signs there? And I'm like, no, why would I do that? He's like, oh, I do it on all my flips. And he's a licensed real estate agent, so he gets a lot of buyer leads off of it. But he goes, dude, I've sold a couple of these flips off market, coming soon. People will drive by, they watch all the renovations, and then they're like, you know, hey, I've been watching it, I want to buy it. And then they don't have a real estate agent, so, you know, he doesn't have to pay that 3% commission to them. And obviously he attracts buyers with it as well. So I'm in here at Home Depot. I'm gonna get some signs. I also got to get a range hood that my wife sent me. So I'm gonna be shopping around, get the range hood. The cabinets should be all painted, and countertops are going on tomorrow. And then we're basically finalizing listing next week. So I want to get these coming soon signs out there tomorrow as well, to get a week of coming soon. Anybody who's been driving by, trying, maybe, you never know, get a, man, this little guy is like a boat anchor, dude. I'm dragging him physically, but might get an off-market offer on the thing or something. So anyways, I'm gonna hit the sign section here, and I was gonna show you where I got those signs for my yard. This is the aisle. Well, that says like tie downs and all that. Garage organization, mailboxes. This is where I go. They have all these signs right here. Tons of mailboxes. And this is where I got those ones. These are actually pretty spendy, these metal. So what I did is I got this style here with the metal stake, but mine were blank. So I'm trying to find that or see if they have any coming soon signs. These are all garage sale. There it is. So I got the big marker now, but might just get 1 or 2 of these and put coming soon on these. And then, you know, my goal is to repurpose these and reuse them so you don't have to keep buying them because they're 13 bucks a piece. So what did you get, Jetty? Smile, you're on camera. You are on camera. Boy had his funky socks. So I don't see any coming soon signs. That's more of a real estate thing. So probably get 2 more of these blanks and just write coming soon with my trackable number on there so people can call that number. And now I gotta go get a range hood. That's the last thing the contractor needs. All the other appliances, everything else is going in there. I did just find these. These ones, what's the difference? You just need the metal thing. I think that's, oh, it's a little smaller, but they have these for 7 bucks. I'll just go with the one I got. It's got the metal stands, which has been holding up so far. So what we'll do, I'm gonna go get this range hood. Then I'm gonna take it to the house, put the coming soon signs and bring the range there tomorrow morning. Then we're gonna do a final update. Just over 4 weeks. Today, go put that back, Jed. Today is the January 25th. Yep, it's open. We started on the 24th of December, so basically 1 month exactly on a 3,200 square foot house. Contractor just kicked ass on this one. I'm ready to do about 500 of these flips now. So, Jay, go put that back. Let's go get a range. All right, I got to FaceTime my wife because they don't have the hood she sent me, so I need to see if she's cool with getting one of these other ones. Come on, Shody. I need you. So, called the wife 6 times before she finally answered. The problem is we were going to get this hood. Nothing's easy. Okay, do you see, is this it?
Yeah.
The problem is my 4-year-old's here and he's ruining my life. These hoods, do you see how they'll stick down? So this is what it would look like underneath your cabinet, which is kind of ugly. And the ones that we want are the ones that basically they go in the cabinet, they're inset. So you won't even see it. The cabinets will be like right here and the buttons are actually underneath. So we got to go to another Home Depot to get it, of course, because this one doesn't have it. All of the ones they have here are going to hang below and they're fugly. So got to go get one of those now at a different Home Depot. All right, we're here. I'm pretty jacked up right now. As you can see up top, it is the 26th of January. So that puts us at basically exactly a month. We were getting the keys, you know, the 24th, like I mentioned, basically started the 26th of December. Check it out. This thing is looking sick. I'll just turn you around. Now, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna go through, look at everything. What do you guys think of the color? I think it turned out pretty sick. And again, the reason we went above and beyond, spending a little over $4,000, which wasn't too bad of a price to get this white, is to just stand out, right? So if you look at the rest of the neighborhood, it's very traditional and brick. This is a 70s neighborhood. So when you look at that, you know, and then especially the pictures that we're gonna put online, and then you see the white, like this really stands out. So I know personally driving through a lot of our neighborhoods around here, when you see that white house, it grabs you. And secondly, again, the marketing pictures. We like our goal with these flips, you know, some of them we might just go quick carpet paint, you know, and do the quick flip, but these bigger ones, you know, passion projects more or less for my wife, we're gonna really pour the effort into making it the highest price house in the neighborhood. So we got to beat the one that we flipped right around the corner, which this one's a little bit bigger with the square footage and the ADU. So what I'll do is I'm going to take you in. This door is primered. It's going to go black as well. So that door is primer painted. Both of them, the double door will go black. So our contractor said by basically tomorrow, Saturday, everything will be done. I'm thinking it might be an extra day or two. We still got to get that window fixed, but this whole bedroom, base trim, everything's done, doors. Now what we'll do is I got to show you this kitchen. It's crazy. They painted everything in here black. If you guys remember that, we did the beams. Looks amazing. And then we went white with the cabinets. So this is the cabinets now. This is our appliances. So that was in our house that we just remodeled. So we're gonna put it in here. And we had to buy a range and all that, but this is basically all done. And what we'll do is get that tiled. So that's gotta come up next too, is to finish tiling that. But basically we're ready to go. All the paint is done. They're gonna install these appliances, and countertops are supposed to go on today at some point. So the countertops should be done, and then you can see all the doors over here for the entire house are primered. They're gonna paint those as well, and they're all numbered and ready to go. So, priming those as well. And we also got a banister. Did the black, we're gonna paint the outside all black, so it'll kind of tie right into the beam up there. So again, maybe this weekend, we're all said and done. Maybe probably Monday, Tuesday-ish. So I'll show you the master bathroom here. I thought it turned out awesome. We ended up going with this big shower right here. So turned out great instead of having the tub, but I think that and now the double closets looks great. even custom cabinets here. We'll go upstairs and check out the bathrooms and everything. Again, we're carpeted. Now we've got safety banister. It's already primed. So this will all get painted black. Again, countertops are supposed to go on today. Looking good. Beautiful showers. So all throughout the whole house. The other one we did, let's see, the room, all ready to go. I don't know if we're painting that over there. I guess it's probably just staying. Is what it is. Definitely some touch-up stuff to finish out. All right, here's that back bedroom. Again, double vanity and the big walk-in shower. That turned out pretty sweet. So, now again, like I mentioned, the other main reason I'm here is I'm gonna put the coming soon signs. I've also been racking my brain on price. That's been one of the hardest things. You know, being in the real estate industry, at least a little bit, I don't really know how to comp, but do you go with a price that is well above everything else and a little bit higher? So let's just say we go at 475, you know, and try and get that 460s or whatever, or do you go a little bit lower in that 450 range to get as many buyers in here as possible? One theory that I've heard, again, talking to, and the thing that I've learned about this is if you're gonna flip, every market is different, right? There's markets, I talked to a guy in Tennessee where they do a lot of pre-marketing and they could sell these things, you know, coming soon, and that's kind of their best part of the market. Whereas here in Texas, you know, this has an nice. This has an ADU. ADUs in this area are not a common thing, so it's not something that people are really wanting, but at the same time, it is a bonus. It is, you can add money, you know, and value to the house. So the pricing is gonna be something that, you know, I've got a couple different people really looking into it. So what I'm gonna do now is I've got, you know, my big signs out here of We Buy Houses. And I bought these bad boys. So now what I'm gonna do is just write coming soon with Jetty and put our number here. I'd love to get some interest, maybe, you know, some buyers like, hey, I've been watching you with that thing. We want to get inside of that. And, you know, you get an offer. Again, I think I talked about this the other day. You start saving 3%, you know, by not having to pay a buyer's agent. On this one, you're talking $10, $12, $13,000. That's huge for the bottom line. Not saying it'll happen, but if there's a chance, let's do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set these up. Again, it's got that metal stand on the back of it. I don't know how this is gonna work. And I have heard from people like, hey, you gotta watch out with these signs because some counties don't allow it. So make sure, I mean, I didn't make sure, I just did it. And I guess if someone called me, they called me. See, there's someone looking at me right there. Come on, buy this house. He's interested, full cash. Bless you. So just a simple coming soon. We'll just write coming soon. Daddy. What? Now I did this. And I wrote coming soon really big. And now I'm kind of like, okay, I'll put my number on the bottom, but I'm like, thanks, bud. Like, do I put call to see it? That's what I don't know. Or do I just put coming soon with my number? I would imagine, I guess if you're driving down the road and you saw coming soon and there's a number, you could probably call them like, hey, you're selling that. Do you have to tell people, call me to see it? I don't know. What I'll probably do is text my, my buddy, so anyways, that real estate agent who's the investor too, who's done so many, he says coming soon, but he's a real estate agent, so he probably has a big coming soon sign with his info on it already. Anyways, I'm just gonna get my number on there for now, and if I gotta write something later, I will, but I think simple numbers is probably the best. Or simple, quick, just coming soon number. That's probably the best, I would imagine. So I got to get my number on here. I'm also going to text, so I was going to text Michael. Hey, for your coming soon signs, I don't have a big real estate one. I was just going to use white, big bandit signs. Should I just write coming soon with my number, or does it need to say anything else? Question mark. All right, we'll see what he says. For now, I can put my number and I'll save a little space. And I still have to do the backside of this too. God, that is the loudest truck I've ever heard. God, I'm an idiot. I don't know, I'm an idiot. And then I almost ran out of space, so my last number is barely on there, but I got my number all over this house, whatever. I'm trying to figure out, I just put coming soon. Do you think, I need like a punchline, like call to see, or just, people will get that, right?
Or if interested.
If interested, that's pretty good.
Can I have the marker?
No, not yet.
Wait, no, did you do the other side too?
No, and I have that one still too. I know, does that stress you out watching me write?
I just need one.
Well, I was thinking about putting one there and one there. So coming soon.
Daddy, good job.
It's my dog, Jed. Is that where you want it? Right there?
You know, they look tacky having all these white signs.
I don't really care at the end of the day. Like,
So everybody can see it.
but what are your thoughts? Why would you think it's tacky?
I don't know. It's like white sign, white sign.
Do you want to get rid of those ones then? And just put the coming soon ones up?
Yeah, I mean, really,
Okay.
no one's called us, you know?
Nobody's called us yet.
No one's called us yet.
So as we're getting the coming soon signs and I'm about to head inside, the other thing I didn't mention is the most important is pricing. So I have been racking my brain. I've basically asked my real estate agent and a bunch of other agents, plus my business partner who doesn't live here in Texas, but how do we price this damn thing? We flipped one around the corner. We listed it way above what the comp said at 455, and we in 3 days sold it for 446.5. So do we try and go that route here? This one's 300 square foot bigger, plus the ADU in the back, puts us more in like the 460 something range. And my business partner's like, well, that's the dumbest number I've ever heard. I hate when people list properties at like 460 or 220 something, right? So he's like, you might as well go at something like 475, you know, way above. And then I talked to my agent here. He's like, dude, that's just way too high. You're gonna kill your chance on selling it. So then you think about, okay, what if we price it lower, like 449, so that everybody who is looking at properties 450 and below, you know, it hits their search pool too. And then you get way, way, way more buyers and try and jack it up. I wish I had an 8-ball, but the only problem going low is once you start there, you can't go up unless you get multiple offers. So a little bit dicey. I think what we'll probably end up doing is listing it over 450, but probably in that 460 something range. There's some squirrels going ape shit up there. You know, and then we've done everything we can to get the attention of the White House, you know, painted. So comment down below, what's your pricing strategy? Please help me out and help everybody else out who's never done this. What is the best way to get maximum dollars? And again, I've heard every market is different. So, you know, we're in the Texas market right now, Houston suburbs. So I need your help. And obviously as we do this more and more, we'll probably learn, but this is a passion project and we want to make top dollar. So what we'll do, put these coming soon signs in the yard, hopefully drum up that attention, not even pay. Buyer's agent fees, love it. Look at that baby shining like a diamond. Got that sun beating off it. Look at it. Beauty. One other thing I got to do, and I keep forgetting, is fix this freaking gate. I need to call LiftMaster or something. I don't know. I need to mess with this thing. It's not a huge deal. It's just unpinned. It's not broken from there, but obviously the motor isn't working, and I don't even know if there's remotes. My contractor's got a lock on it, so I got to go around, but I need to probably just call a LiftMaster mechanic and have them fix it. I don't know if you guys ever saw, but there's a door in the garage right there behind the fridge and all that stuff. That goes to the ADU, so separate entrance. Pretty sick. Man, that paint turned out sick, didn't it? All right, so I just got a text back immediately. He's actually comping the property as well. Pricing is going to be a huge thing. But what he said about the signs, he said, hey, that's going to work for now. You might consider ordering a few just for a few dollars, and those cheap ones with a coming soon, we keep properties, or whatever name you want to use. Call me when you bought this house. I'm sorry. He like messed up all the words here, but I'm starting to figure it out. Basically, he's putting there's a Tesla. I'm like, come on, see the sign, call me. He's saying you can put your property name and like call me, call me, we bought this house, we'll buy yours. You could put that on a sign. And he always used to do, you'll be surprised who calls sometimes, you know, so you might get other people, but I think at the end of the day, he's saying coming soon will work just fine. And he's gonna go over pricing and stuff and send that to me. So I'm learning. The reason I started this channel, ground up real estate investing, because I've never done it. So if you guys are watching this, I don't care, beat me up in the comments or whatever, but give me some advice. If you're gonna put a coming soon sign in the yard, what do you put? And you gotta have that message very simple because they're driving by, right? So coming soon, bought this house, will buy yours, whatever. But I think coming soon, this is what it looks like. You know, you drive by, that's pretty easy to see with a number. So I think that tells people right away, shoot, I need to call that number. I want to buy this thing before it goes on the market. Maybe that's what I put. See before it goes on the market. I don't know. Let's go. Oh, I got to pull a couple of these so my daughter sees it. If you guys have been following, you know she made that gangster sign. Just got a second sign call. I missed it, so I'm gonna call him back. So it went to a voicemail, but I got a call. Here's my, so just got another call on that Wilkie flip, but they could be leaving me a voicemail. They just called me and I missed it. So we'll see if they leave me a voicemail. I tried to call it back and went straight to voicemail, but hey, 2 sign calls. One was obviously that roofer or whatever, and then this one, it's got a person's name. We'll see. I'll try calling them back here in a minute or see if they leave me a voicemail. Might sell this bad boy.
This is Kathy. Leave a message. At the tone, please record your message.
Hey, Kathy, I saw I missed your call. Were you calling about my house off Southern Pines? ? I'm free to chat if you have questions. Sorry, I didn't know what to say. The other thing I'm thinking about is like, Maybe this is like a disgruntled neighbor who's pissed off I got these ugly white signs in the yard, but I guess I don't really care. So I'm just going to send it and see, because I called twice and it just went straight to voicemail. So I'm just going to text her and, hey, I saw I missed your call. And yeah, maybe they want to see it. So we'll see. I'll hit text and I'll keep you posted. All right. So I text her. She actually texted me right back. She said, and I'll just kind of prove it there. I wanted to compliment you on the project. I live nearby and there is already talk about the improvements you have made. Thanks for taking on the project. Hey, so what I'm going to do is obviously thank her. I might even shoot her a... No, I won't do that. I don't want to be too intrusive. I was going to say a video message, but maybe later. But I'm going to thank her and then say, yes, my wife and I love doing these. We actually did the one around the corner, which you can see, and I'll put the address and then be like, hey, if anybody you ever know in that area, you know, has one of these properties to sell, or if you see one that is very distressed, will you please let me know? And that way, you know, hey, this is a great way to possibly get some leads. So I will text her back and see if she knows anybody who's got a property right now. And also just thank her on that. Thank you so much. Well, thank my wife. She's the boss behind this, exclamation point. We absolutely love doing this. In fact, we did a really pretty one right around the corner off of Shady Branch. We did it a few months ago, the same thing, but this one's going to be a lot better, exclamation point. We love doing it. So if you know anybody who's got an older house and can't make the payments or just doesn't want to make repairs or fix anything, we love buying those houses cash. So we would love to help anybody else out there that you would know. Thank you, Jackson. I don't know what to say, but that sounds pretty good, right? I'm actually erasing thanks Jackson, putting thanks Jackson and Jill, so they know it's a husband-wife team. Maybe it resonates more. Okay. See if she replies to that. Can't believe that neighbor. You know what's funny is I thought it was a neighbor to bitch about the signs, and it's a neighbor thanking me. So yeah, they're probably like, hey, this, you know, cleans up the neighborhood, makes our, you know, our properties go up. So they probably just enjoy seeing it look so nice, you know, driving home every day instead of overgrown stuff. So pretty cool. I love being an investor. Let's go. Ground up investing.